Hey guys, it's Kaylee. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing some xikers. It's been a hot minute. Listen, I know, but we're finally back with some xikers. I'm so excited. I've been missing my guys, and I cannot wait to watch these. We're gonna do 2 MVs today. I want to check out Lunatic, which is, I believe, a Japanese single, and then their music video for a witch. So I've not heard any of these songs or any snippets or anything, so I am pumped. But I always love xikers style and just so different, and I am so excited to see like what these look like and sound like. But I did see that they have dance practices and stuff out, so I will do like both of these songs and stuff, their dance practices together in a separate video. That should be coming probably relatively soon. I'll probably watch it right after this. Also, usual disclaimer, I'm gonna pause, talk, all that stuff, so if that is not your thing, probably not the video for you. I totally get it, just letting you know now. But yeah, I am excited and we're gonna get into these, so I hope you guys enjoy watching with me and everything. And yeah, let's go. Okay, we're gonna start with Lunatic, and like I said, I'm pretty sure this is a Japanese release. Ooh, clean transition. Hey. Okay, already. Dude, xikers in this like old school hip hop kind of feel, that's like their zone. I absolutely love it. Just how much they incorporate that into all the like sounds and like music that I've heard so far from them. It's so good. Hey. Dude, that like high pitched synth and everything too. Hey, let's go, Suman. That's so good. Hey. Okay. I am loving this old school vibe. It has such like an old school hip hop feel, especially with that instrumental. It's so like 90s, like very hip hop, and I absolutely love it. And it also incorporates like that synthy kind of feel. It's perfect, but then you get more of this R&B flair and stuff, especially with Jinchi. His voice, perfect for that. But I love how they like went more into distant chanting, like for the chorus and stuff too. But this instrumental, the lead up, man, like this. Dude, Yujin. Hey. Dude, the effects and everything are great. Dude, even the colors, I love how like they have such like complementary colors and everything too, especially the yellows and purples. And then you get like Yechin's like bright orange hair mixed with like all the different wardrobe and everything is so cool. And then you could like bring in more of the purples and stuff when it was Jinchi and stuff with like those shadows and everything too. I like how consistent like the higher pitched sound is and stuff throughout like the whole song. Hey, get a Jimin. Dude, that trio. Like, I gotta say, I absolutely love Yujin's voice, but then like the trade-off with him and Seon, like their voices complement each other so much, especially during this, and then Junmin coming in too. I love how they're all in that like more deeper tone and stuff than like what I feel like we usually hear a lot from them. The dancing too. xikers is just one of those groups that just excels, especially with subgroup and like formations. I love that, the pan and everything. That is so. Hey. The different angles, I love the down low shots and everything too, like that. That is so good. Because this is like more of that distant like chanting and stuff that makes it more like upbeat and everything too. But then you bring in just like those smooth vocals that just gives it more of that R&B feel. It's so good. Especially over this instrumental. The choreo. Nah. This breakdown. Dude, the instrumental. And I gotta say, dude, Yoojun, Seon, and Junmin, they are sticking out so much in this song. I love how much parts and just like lines that they're getting in this. And just their voices, perfect altogether. Just like that lineup, man. Yoojun, though, stand out on this song. Like that instrumental is so good, man. Especially with like his like silkier voice on top of it. Hey. And I love how open. Like Junmin's voice is very forward a lot of the time, but then Seon's is like very open during here. I love how you get more of that like subdued kind of version and everything too of it. Hey. Even like that lighting, the blue lighting and everything too. I'm so sorry. You guys know how much I love Jinshik's voice. It's like one of my favorite voices. It's so silky and just that tone, it's absolutely perfect. And just like, especially over a song like this. But like the blue lighting and stuff too, I love how they like take it more into like comparison to like the yellows and everything too with the wardrobe. Especially with Hyunwoo too. Their voices back and forth are so nice. The red lighting with that silhouette and everything too is so good. Dude, I need to say, just like, even though this is more like a kind of performance, like very focused and everything, the lighting and just like the composition of all these shots and everything, I absolutely love. The shadow work and just like silhouettes and stuff. The lighting is so good throughout all of these shots. And like the placement of everybody is just so nice, man. I have to say, like, xikers, every time I watch something from them, I'm just like, I am loving this. Like, everything about it. I love just how much they incorporate that old school vibe and stuff, especially like this kind of era and everything from them. It's so good, but it still has like xikers sound. Like, I feel like they already have like their sound, and that is so impressive, especially like how new they are to the industry and stuff still. I just love them so much, man. And I cannot wait to just watch like everything because there's so much stuff that I've missed. So I'm just having a great time. But they did such a great job with that. Just the instrumental, especially, I loved just the whole composition of all the shots and everything. And especially, I need to say, like Yoojun and Seyun specifically, I feel like they stood out so much on that song and just like utilize their voices in different ways than I feel like we usually hear from them. And it's so good. Like them back and forth, I feel like they're the perfect pair too. Like they complement each other's just like tones very well. And it's so good. Like I love how much they incorporate like more of that hip hop kind of style into their stuff, but they still like make it their own every single time. And they bring the energy, man. Like this choreo and everything, I'm so excited to watch dance practice for because like they bring all the hype energy and it's so good. But we're getting into the Witch music video. And I think this came out like, I think a month ago. Like I said, I'm late on so many things. Dude, hard as hell, wow. Hey. Okay, effects. Ooh. Dude, I have to say, like their backing instrumentals are so good. Like I always love just these certain beats and just styles and stuff that they specifically have, especially as like an undertone to their songs. It's so good, man. Like how much they play with it. The shadow work and stuff too. Yichun has such just like character to him, man. That build up. Okay, Hunter. Hey, I love how they incorporated that choreo. Dude, those kicks are so good. I love Hunter's like raspier voice on this too. The pauses and stuff mixed with those kicks are so good. Hey. Dude, Junmin is killing it. Dude, that has like such a spooky like Halloween kind of feel too. I love it. You guys know how much I love Sumin. Dude, such a unique, like, just rapper in general. I love it. Hey. Dude, that just, like, extra emphasis and everything that Minjae always adds. It's so good. Hey. Like, I feel like I'm not saying anything about the visuals because, like, that's just its own thing. Oh my god, all the effects and just, like, actual editing and everything. Props. But, like, This song, man, the instrumental, I love how much it's just like switching up, but it has like more of that like underlying like spookier, like kind of creepier, kind of like psychers feeling to it. And I love that, man. And I like the references and callbacks and stuff, especially to like Tricky House and Rockstar and all that stuff too. Like with the visuals, just the whole like goblin kind of feel and everything. And just like the choreo and stuff too, they're incorporating. But like everything is so good, man. Everybody sounds amazing on here. But Junemen too. I love the effect that they have on their voice too. Dude. And the vocal side and stuff too, especially after those kicks. Dude, I feel like Hyunwoo's voice specifically fits this kind of style so much. The silkiness to it. Hey! This tone from Jijji. That raspiness, like, and it's more forward. Hey! Oh, I love the trade off of them three. I love how they have that in like the lyrics and stuff, like talking about like the like rewinding and starting over and stuff, and they have like all of their older stuff in here. Dude, this is so good. They're killing it with just like these breakdowns, man. Hey. That trade-off too, especially. Dude, Hunter's voice, damn. That, especially with like Yecheon's like voice with that like radio effect and stuff on top of it, such a good trade-off. So good, man. Okay, I originally was just gonna do those two songs, and then I saw they came out with a performance video for Bittersweet. I haven't heard the song yet, but I saw the thumbnail, and I was like, I need to watch this. And listen, we haven't done a lot of psychers lately, so we're just gonna triple up on the video. But, dude, that song, I feel like that song specifically, like Witch, that is so just like psychers. Like everything, there's so much going on, and it still has like all of those switch ups and everything, and still has that old school vibe, but like mixed with like those new kind of just especially electronic sounds and everything. And then they also bring in more of that like just psychers, I feel like designated like spooky kind of feel and everything. I love that. They had so many different like callbacks and stuff to their older stuff, which I love too. And just the shots in here were just so good. Like the framing of everybody and just the different effects and everything and location sets and everything too that they had. Just, there was so much going on and I loved it. But just the song itself too, everybody's voices sounded so good. But especially Hunter. Hunter stood out a lot in that song. I love just the tone of his voice and that raspiness and stuff that he brought in. So good. And then you get like Minjae, Yecheon, and Sumin, just all different tones and just very unique styles individually. Them going back to back and like back and forth together and everything, so good because it just makes the song feel so just like full and everything, and especially with like a build up and stuff. But then Hyunwoo, his voice, so silky on here. I absolutely love like his tone, especially over like an instrumental like this. But it just had so much and just everything. And it was so good. Junemin is a highlight so far just in both of these videos. I feel like his voice is being utilized so well in these. And just, it has more of that like forward kind of nasally style, but he's using it in like a deeper kind of style, I feel like, in these. And it's just standing out so much. And I love how just much time that I feel like everybody's getting in these. But yeah, we're getting right to Bittersweet. Like I said, I haven't heard this song or anything. But it only came out like 2 weeks ago. So I figured we'd include it. Okay, see, this is what they do. They call it a performance video, and then you get visuals like this. Like, okay. I love the yellow and blue, like, just whole concept throughout all three of these. Dude, already. That it reminds me so much of like the Beautiful People like bassline and everything too. They are doing such like visuals, wow. Like they're going all out, like wow. But like xikers is a group that does so well, especially their instrumentals, with just having those very intense, just like kicks and bass and just very just lower end instrumentals and everything. But they always incorporate more of those like higher synths and everything on top of that just give it such a dynamic feeling throughout the whole song. It's so good, man. Especially when they match like the choreo to those lower hits. The camera work too. Hey. Dude, I always love just like that hard tone in Suman's voice. It has so much character to it. Dude, wow. Seon looks amazing. Like, but like that visual. I love that camera pan too. But let's go, Yanu. Okay, someone's going off. Like that trade-off, how just like very just like enchanting and stuff Seon's voice is. It's so like just silky but very light at the same time, and even like more in that quieter tone. And then Hyunwoo, I love how he feeds off of that and like continues more of that higher pitch and like into his regular voice and everything too. Just that cry in his voice is so good. Wow. It's so good. Video, directors, editing, everybody is doing my guys right. Like, are you seeing this video? This is a performance video. Okay. Like, I get it, but next level performance video. Like, these visuals are insane, man. I love it. Has such a dark element to it, and they just play with their voices on top of just like the visuals and stuff too, and that instrumental, just everything combines so well. And I love seeing this from them, man. Like, if you told me this is like a newer group to the industry, like I still don't believe you. Like, I don't understand. xikers is just literally next level, and I just like cannot express just my love for these guys so much. Like, insane. The yellows, I love the like graininess over like the whole video too. Ooh, I love that trade-off. Hunter and Jinshik are like the perfect duo for that too. They have that like grittiness, but they're like doing that vocal flip and everything, like that cry to their voices. Especially with that harder like dun, 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 dun. Then you get like I love more of that. Like those harmonies and stuff are like so choir-esque and everything. I feel like it fits this so much. Yujun, listen. It has that like underlying like very like pop rock feel and I love it. Like alternative. Yichun, this beat is made for him. Hey. Especially like the pauses and stuff and like emphasize with his voice. That guitar, man. Ooh. The different like aspect ratio. Wow. Dude, Kenu's voice is insane. I cannot get over that transition, man. And then you get like this so dragged out. Then you get more of those. Hey. Like, first, Minjae going off. Like, oh my god. He's like, listen, it's my time. First, the choreo, wow, visuals, everything. Like the choreo, insane. But this, dude, props. Jinji's voice, that is so just like high and like very forward and everything. And it's so just like very rock heavy. And especially this instrumental and everything, how it's so just like low and hard and everything, like under his voice. Perfect duo, like, This is all up my alley. I love this, man. Like this, like more like punk rock feel and everything. Perfect. Like the callback, like especially with the vocals and the visual stuff to Rockstar and everything. And it ends with those kicks and everything too. This was so good. Like, I don't know what to say, man. Like, just everything. Everybody stood out on all of these. Like, that is so just like something, man. Yeah. Like first I just need to just like commend KQ's like editing team on this. Like insane. Like all of these, but especially like Bittersweet too. Just like the effects insane. Just the editing and transitions insane. Just visual aspects in general, just the thought process behind everything, insane. But so good, man. Like the whole directing of everything was just so well thought out. And I feel like just these just encapsulated just xikers style so well, like all of these. And they had such different vibes and just like styles and everything too, but you could tell they were like xikers songs. And I love that. That's just like what I love about xikers so much. They have their own style and can just like expand upon that so much because they have that base just like feeling and everything to them. But these were insane. Like all of them, like I said, all of them stood out in all of these. And I love to see just how much lines everybody got and just like how everybody was utilized so well. Dude, Yoojun is like, I've said it since literally I did my first look for xikers. Like he is one of my favorite voices and just it stands out so much. But I feel like in here he was really playing with like the deeper end of his voice. And just it still had that very like Yoojun quality to it, especially whereas like more of that forward kind of emphasis and everything. But he played so much with his voice, and I love how much he got more of that like silky kind of style throughout this. So good, man. And Hyunwoo, especially on this song, he's probably my favorite part of the song. His voice, just like that, just it's so good. That vocal flip and everything that he does so well, and just he has such a silkiness to his voice, but he has like such a power and stuff to it too. And I feel like same goes for Jinchi. Jinchi just like such a diverse feel. I feel like his voice specifically is one of my absolute favorites. It's so just smooth and silky and just stands out so much, especially on R&B kind of tracks and just those breakdowns especially. But in this song, like Bittersweet and everything, he had such like that rock element to his voice that just had such a like forward grittiness to it that I feel like I don't like hear as much usually, but I love this like style from him and everything. Sayan, I absolutely loved his voice and just how it paired well with like everybody else too. And he looked amazing too, like in this, all of them did. Sumin, Minjae, and Yechun, like I said, I just love how much they are so just distinct kind of style rappers, like each individually, but they just make a song flow so effortlessly, especially all together. And they really know how to fit every one of them in this song and not have it feel like too distracting when they switch up or anything like that. They just work so well off of each other and they just give just each individual style time to shine throughout a song so well. Hunter, I feel like Hunter stood out so much like in these, like all of these to me. I feel like his voice had such like a gritty, like raspiness and stuff to it, especially. And his tone was like so warm at the same time that I feel like it really got utilized during more of those like lead up to choruses and everything too. And just the breakdowns, especially, I feel like on the bridges and just like those outro parts, Hunter is a really like big standout on those. Junmin, I love how much time he got in these. And just him especially too, I feel like was playing a lot with like more of that deeper kind of style from his voice, but it still has like more of that nasally kind of tone that Junmin is like very known for and I love. And his voice specifically on like the choruses and everything, I feel like was just such a smart choice because it lends itself so much to more of that like darker kind of spookier kind of feel and everything too. And everybody just went all out. And I loved all of these, man. I have been missing my guys. And like I said, I just need to catch up. So I'm so glad I watched all three of these. But yeah, definitely will be doing more. I will definitely be doing the choreos and stuff that I've missed, along with like other things. And I cannot wait. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching these with me and everything. Definitely longer than I planned for it to be, but I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.